Hello everyone, Gordon from Up North Biker again. Yesterday when I was out on the Thruxton, went to Scarborough, and I noticed I was getting some clutch slip, mostly under hard acceleration and after some gentle gear changes. So I stopped and I obviously adjusted some free play in the lever to make sure there was a couple of millimeters of play on there. That had no effect on it at all. What I did notice though was if I pushed the lever forward after changing gear, I got no clutch slip. So obviously there's a problem with this mechanism, and it does feel like that's springing back good and tight, but clearly there was an issue with it. So first things first, it's not quite spring yet, but look at the state of that. So the bike needs a clean. Once it's cleaned, I'll get back to you and we'll have a look at what we can do to fix that slip in clutch and what I think is a tight cable, or the mechanism is tight. Right, so that's a bit cleaner than it was. If you remember, I said if I do a quick gear change it's okay, but a slow gear change was clutch slip afterwards. So if we look at where this lever pulls out here, if we look at this bit and I do a gentle release, see that gap? But if I do it tight, it springs right back and there's no gap. So gentle, it leaves a gap, and like I say, when I shoved forward on the lever it closes that up and stops the slip. So I need to find out why that does not go all the way back when you do a gentle release. So the first thing I'm going to try is this bottom of this nut. That's what people say can get too tight, so I'm going to slacken that off and see if that makes a difference. So the nut on the back of there is a 10mm. I've got my ratchet here and I'm just going to loosen that off. I've adjusted the tightness on this, so now if you look at that, when I flick that hard it comes to rest there, and if I do it ever so gently it comes to rest at almost the same place. So the only way we're going to find out if that's worked is a quick test ride, isn't it? So that'll be next on the cards. Right, so that's a little quick blast with some hard throttle and there was no clutch slip at all. So if you've got a Thruxton and you get an occasional clutch slip but not all the time, then check the other end of this nut. Saves putting it in the shop and having an expensive repair bill for something that is effectively loosening off a nut and tiny weeny bit just so that that lever works freely. So if that was useful, then why not hit the like. If you want to see some more, hit the subscribe, and it's Gordon from Up North Biker signing out. Bye.